There you see him on the phone, and there you see the raw emotion. We've seen this so many times, over and over again for so many players.
Michael Sam. I cried too if I was getting ready to make that much money. I guess that's his dude beside him? Yeah, it is. All right, bro. I'm going to fast forward through the crying. He kisses his man. And everybody's happy because everybody's about to get paid. Okay, so he's going to St. Louis Rams. All right, and I don't want to watch two men kissing anymore. Okay, I'm done watching two men kiss. Yo, you know, my whole thing with the whole gay, with the football, and my whole thing is so what? That's my reaction to this. Is so what? I know it's a big deal for the gay community because they've been, for, as long as I can remember, they've had a hard time. But it's kind of like racism. It's like racism isn't going to go nowhere. Even though, you have black and white people breaking barriers on both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's people not liking not liking people who like the same sex is always going to be there. It just is. So, I'm not a proponent of homosexuality, but would I play on the same team as him? Heck yeah. I got a family to feed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you do what you do, bro. That's on you. As long as you don't come at me with it, I'm cool. I've always been that way. Hey, I don't partake, but that's what you do. I had some friends when I was in the Army who, drank all the time. And then, one day they came at me like, yo, pal, that's my last name. Like, yo, go ahead and try this. I was like, nah, bro. Then he asked me like 3 times, and the third time I was getting ready to fight. It's saying, I'm not going to do it. Like, don't come at me like that. But if that's what you're going to do, hey, I pray for you. Do your thing. That's my whole reaction to it. Like, hey, I pray for those people. Do your thing. Like, the dude can obviously play good football. I don't know what his position is. Somebody hit me in the comments and let me know, like, what his position is. I think as long, there's been gay dudes. There's been bisexual dudes in all manner of sports. We see it all the time. There's all kind of undercover dudes. This is just a big deal because this guy actually is like, I'm gay. I'm going to be in the NFL. Everybody should know I like dudes. But like I said, my thing is, that's between you and your maker. As long as you ain't coming at me with it. Hey, this whole thing with... My biggest problem with anybody trying to do something that goes against the grain is when they expect you to accept it. Like, you have to accept... No, I don't. I don't have to accept it. The white man don't have to give me a job. He don't. If he don't want me working in his company, he'll just tell me no. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have to accept me. That it just isn't that way. That's not the way it is. That's just the way it is. You don't have to accept it. Like, I don't have to accept it. I can still watch TV comfortably and watch him play ball. Hey, do your thing. But it's like, oh, you have to accept it. It's a part of culture now. You better... No, I don't. Because I can choose to stay away from it. I can choose not to watch that person play football. I can choose to, but hey, if he's a good player, I'm going to watch him play. But just don't try to force anything on somebody. Like when they have gays in a regular parade with everybody and then they're getting married on the float and, families all around and children who don't quite understand that and 2 guys are kissing and they're like, mommy, like, what's... Like, that right there, I don't like that. Because you're putting something in front of people's face that you're forcing yourself on them. That's what you're doing. So that's my whole thing with him. And no, I'm not a New York fan. I just kind of like this little windbreaker. It's kind of dope. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, actually. Yeah, I don't know. That's my reaction to it. And it's your boy Tone 202, man. You be blessed.